Balancing the demands of higher education is a challenge for any student, but for those who are also parents, the journey is a unique blend of ambition, responsibility, and particularly complex.
Student parents juggle classes, assignments, exams, alongside childcare, household responsibilities, and sometimes part-time or full-time jobs that others do for upkeep. Despite these challenges, student parents often succeed, driven by the dual motivation of improving their lives and setting a positive example for their children.
And as they say, that tough times do not last, but tough people do last. Join me, George and Wendy, as we bring you Campus Mother Chronicles.
This feature explores the lives of student parents, their daily struggles, triumphs, and support systems that help them navigate their dual roles. So, good afternoon. My name is Wendy from Peak Projection Media, and I'm here. Thank you for welcoming us here today. So maybe you could start by introducing yourself to the camera and tell us which course you do and which year are you?
Okay, my name is Dr. C.S. Asaka. I'm a third year student pursuing Bachelor of Arts in Political Science and Public Administration.
Oh, thank you so much. So if I can just ask you some questions, like how maybe you can explain to us how you manage to take care of the dual responsibilities between taking care of the child and also managing your classes.
Okay, first of all, it has not been easy.
Yeah.
Taking my studies at the same time, parenting or taking care of the baby. Yeah, it has not been easy. It has some challenges here and there.
So at what time do you make sure you wake up so that the baby is taken care of and the classes are also taken care of?
Okay, I usually wake up at 6 in the morning, almost every day. During the weekends, I wake up at 7 to take care of the baby, do some 1-2 things, then nikiwa na classes pia na attend, ama kama kuna mtu naachia mtoto pia na mwachia, then that's how I manage parenting na classes.
Oh, so what was your first reaction when you discovered you are expectant?
Actually, it was not easy. I was not ready.
Yeah.
But sasa venye ilikuja ikawa ilibidi tu nimeaccept, though sikukuwa ready, you know. First time unasikia na bado uko shule, ndio hiyo unasikia uko bored. So sikuwa ready, but I had to accept. Yeah.
Oh. And what was your parents' or guardians' reactions towards this?
At first niliwaficha because they are strict somehow. Wanajua mtoto wangu ni mzuri, uko shule hadi wanajua tu like anaendelea na masomo vizuri. Then this happened that niko na ball, so kukuambia actually it take time ndo niwaambie, but pia hao wali accept because hakuna kenye wangefanya na isha happen. Wanasabanga maji yakishawagika
hayazoleki.
Yeah.
So did you inform the father of the baby, and how did he react, and is he supportive?
Yeah, the father, I can say he's supportive, because kama angekuwa supportive mimi singeendelea na my studies, because he's there, he's supporting me. Vitu za mtoto, taking care of the baby pia sometimes anani support.
Now concerning your parents, do they also support you in terms of taking care of the baby, like sending you money or anything?
Okay, my parents, the only thing they support me with ni school fees na pesa ya 1-2. Lakini supporting the baby is all about her father. He's taking care of of everything.
Oh, okay. So some of the challenges you face every day concerning the dual responsibility between taking care of the baby and your studies.
Okay, sometimes inabidi ulenge class ama miss classes because mtu naachia, sometimes mtoto anakataa kukaa na yeye, analia, or tuseme sometimes she's sick, you have to be there for her. So unaona inabidi miss classes. So those are the challenges. Time nilipata ball, first people kwa Julisha walikuwa mambeste, na kuna wenye tulikuwa tunaishi nao at that time, venye walisikia hiyo news ati niko na ball, wakanitoroka wengine, nikabaki peke yangu. Hadi wale mabeste maboys wenye tulikuwa tunasoma nao, tunafanya the same course, pia hao waliweka distance, as in si hawako ni keep company au kwa pale kuni support, unaona. Okay, because baba mtoto alikuwa hapo, so si kuona kama ni big deal. Mabeste venye walishaenda, wazazi ndio hao, kwa somehow wakichukulia hizo news in a positive way, so ilibidi tu nimebaki hapo na baba mtoto, na hivyo ndo ikakuwa hivyo. Okay, first inaweza advice wenye bado hawajafika hapo, wakiwa wanasikiza advices from their parents or so many people, wa concentrate na studies kwanza, cause hii kitu si rahisi, parenting na studies, it's not easy. Yeah, so na wenye watajipata hapo, they have to accept that situation. Yeah, na as long as wako na supportive partners, I can advise them Mungu mbele na wakubali the situation, na maisha ya bado itaendelea. Yeah.
Oh, thank you for your time once again. Yeah.
I'm Christine Shagusita, a third-year student pursuing education, arts, maths, geography, and guidance. Yeah.
So, Musita, today we have visited you maybe to get to learn about how do you cope with being a parent at campus level. How has the journey been?
It's been tough since sometimes you have a workload to take, you have classes to attend, and at the same time you have to cater for the child.
Okay.
So it has been tough.
And how did your friends view the moment they realized that you are expectant?
At first, I thought that my friend could stand with me, but as time went by, they cut ties with me, and I suddenly realized that I'm alone in this journey, since they could view me like I'm a bad person who engaged in immoral things, all those, you understand?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And if I may ask, though it might be that sensitive, is the father aware of what is going on, or how did the father view the news the moment you broke it to him?
He is aware I have his child, but his reaction since I told him that I'm pregnant changed suddenly, and he became a very different person. Even doesn't take care of the child.
Totally doesn't take the responsibility.
Yeah, he's not responsible because he is also depending on the parents.
Okay.
So he said that he couldn't cope with the situation. So
So how are your parents, or how did your parents take that news the moment you broke it to them, or is still a hidden agenda?
No, this matter, it's a very complicated matter, so I couldn't hide from my parents for a long time.
Okay.
I had to break the news to them. They were so disappointed, but again, parents have to understand their children, so they are the ones that are providing for me right now.
Okay, so generally, what could be or what has been the most tough part of it that you wish to air out? Maybe we get to learn the most challenging part, or the challenges that you faced ever since, because this was now a turning point. Initially, we used to live like a single person, or maybe used to enjoy the benefits that accompanied the solohood. So how are the challenges ever since you turned a new leaf?
At first, as a student, you have that freedom. You can do anything you want. You can go many places as far you want. But since the child comes with the responsibilities, I have to limit myself from that freedom. Even the money that perhaps your parents can send you, it becomes so small, so little that it cannot manage your needs. And sometimes it needs a lot of sacrifice. You can't do many things, and even you can't accompany your friends to various things that they can enjoy themselves.
There comes a time whereby you need to sit your exams, and here you have the baby. How do you manage to handle such kind of scenario?
It becomes difficult for me sometimes, but I have good friends, but very few, who normally helps me to take care of the child when I have classes, cuts, and when it comes to exam time, we normally check the timetable, and the days that my friends are free, they can take care of the child while I go for exams.
Has it ever happened you went with the baby to the exam?
Yeah, it has occurred once, but luckily I found a second year student who was free, and I left the child with her.
She was a stranger. Are you not scared she may disappear with your child?
No, I know that friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe for a parting shot, what would you wish to tell maybe those who are in that situation, or maybe somebody who has never experienced? Maybe you can add it as a warning, as an advice for somebody who is going through it.
Uh, for those who don't have children right now, I can take this message to them as an advice. Let them take their studies seriously. Let them take the advice that they are being told by elders. Sometimes we normally see that our elders are being so strict on us.
They are
but
analog.
Yeah, but when it comes to real sense, it's like we are messing up by disobeying the elders. Yeah, and for those who normally speak bad or ill about us who have children, we can tell them that it's not a bad thing. Sometimes we have maybe different circumstances that force people to get into the situation that they are. Because a normal human being, you can't decide that I want to get a child when I'm a student.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And also, maybe to finalize with it, how did you manage to overcome that trauma? I guess there's that trauma that was accompanied with that the moment you realize that you are expecting. How did you manage to overcome the trauma, the stress? Yeah.
At first, for you to realize that you're pregnant, maybe you will miss your period, and that is the first stress that you will have. But after all, you have to tell yourself that you can overcome it. So first thing that you have to do so that you can overcome that trauma, you can't live for it forever. What you will do is just self-acceptance. You will just accept the situation because you can't hide forever pregnancy.
Yeah, sure.
It will come a time that it will be exposed. Yeah, so at first you will just be feeling shy. You will be full of regrets. But finally, you will have to accept the situation. Yeah, I can tell people that the only thing that matters most is self-acceptance.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they need to accept that it has happened.
It has happened. It can't be changed.
And they need to focus on the positive side of life. Wow. Indeed, it has been a wonderful session, an interactive one, and also educative one. And for fellow comrades, you've heard for yourself, life is not that permanent, or maybe if you make a mistake, that's a starting point or another chance for you to learn. So whenever you find yourself in such a situation, just as you have heard from Gosita, don't take it or don't live in your past. Accept the reality and move on with life. There's more and more that we need to explore on the other side of life. So stay tuned as we bring you more stories with the same topic and also other touching topics that will be beneficial to you. I have been your host, Edwin George.
Thank you.
Support and resources has also been a major challenge to the student parents, as they explained to us that these pregnancies came when they are least expecting, and most of their parents might have been disappointed in them as they have viewed this as another responsibility added on top of what was initially there. And fathers of their children not supporting them has also been a major challenge to them. Despite their resilience, student parents often face stigma. There is a perception that they are less dedicated than their peers.
However, their academic performance tells a different story. Studies have shown that student parents are more motivated as they strive towards getting a better future for their family. For the victims to overcome such kind of situation and circumstances, a combined force from local government to the national government is needed so as to embrace love among the victims.
While significant strides have been made, there's still more to be done. Advocates are calling for more funding policies in campuses and colleges that will see to it that daycare facilities are available in such institutions. They argue that investing in student parents is not only about supporting individuals, but nurturing the next generation of scholars and professionals.